when doing rage practices, you need to use a lot of your voice and a lot of the vocal part. It gets used intensely. Part of the rage work is activating your voice. So the part of the purpose of doing anger work is so that you can get your voice back. You can get to use your throat box in a way that it is connected with your feelings, that your throat is connected with what you're actually feeling. And so in this video, I want to share with you some techniques for how to use the voice, use your throat, use your mouth in a way that it doesn't hurt you. A lot of the times, I hear from the people that I work with that they experience pain, of course, from like using your intense screaming or intensely using your voice to express something at the loudest intensity possible. So this happens, for example, in practices like the 3-3-3, where you practice 3 minutes. For a full 3 minutes, you take yourself to experience 100% anger, like full intensity anger with your whole body, with your arms, with your hands, your feet, your back, your stomach, your head, including your voice. So this also happens in Rage Club. When you're in Rage Club and you're invited into a place where you can feel and use your voice at a high intensity level, and then after that, it can be that you experience pain or discomfort in the throat. So in this video, I want to show you a few techniques that I have practiced from my music background, also from throat singing background, where that allow the throat to, in a way, be warmed up. This is like if you're going into a sprint or a run, uh, you need to warm up first. If you start sprinting and rolling really fast, if you're not prepared, if your muscles are not warmed up, if you haven't moved your muscles in a certain way, it might be that you get a cramp or that something happens in your ankle and it hurts. So in the same way, for your throat, you need this. And if you have never done this work before, if you have never done it, it's like if you're trying to run a marathon on the first time that you're trying to run a marathon. It's gonna hurt. You haven't used your muscles in that way before, so there's gonna be certain pain. And but this pain, it also goes through an evolution, the same as when you're training for a marathon or when you're training for a sprint. Your muscles go through an evolution that they start developing and creating more resilience to work with with this level of intensity, with more intensity, with more of your feelings, when you can be louder and your throat actually starts going through an evolutionary process. So hang on tight. I'm gonna share with you how to start. So the way that you want to start is by noticing the tension. What you want to do is try to reduce as much tension as you can from your face. Your face needs to be mostly relaxed in a way that your lips, you pay really good attention to what's happening in your lips. And this can be something that you start paying attention just before you start doing the practice, or just before you go into a call, or just before you start doing the 3-minute practice. Your lips are connected with your throat. For most people that haven't been training and how to sing and specific kind of singing, like overtone, most of the time your lips, the tension in your lips is directly reflected with your throat, and also with the tension that you hold in a lot of your body. So for this, you jump and try to notice the tension that you hold here in your throat, in your lips. So for this, it's a good idea to start with a massage of your face. Start massaging your face, these muscles here in your cheek. Taking deep breaths, breathing deeply, and making sure that these muscles they are ready. You can also start opening your mouth like this. Mm. So stretching what is the part of your jaw, moving this down. And yeah, all of the tension from here, make sure that you are relaxing it, that it's relaxed, and that there is a space for it. And your hands, your shoulders, find a way to relax as much as you can. Then we're gonna do an experiment, an exercise with the lips that allows your lips to fully relax as much as possible. And it is like, you're gonna motorboat the air. So you're gonna pucker your lips up and go. And what you're looking for in this exercise is relaxation of the lips. You're not going like that. It's more like try to see like what's the lowest, slowest clapping that you can do or vibration that you can do. You're gonna do that one for a few minutes. Do use one note, and then you're gonna go making from the lowest note to the highest note. So go like this. And the other one is to go the other way around, to go from the highest note to the lowest note. And this starts creating a like a relaxation of all the muscles around here and your lips, and this directly reflects with your throat. What happens if you're doing high intensity anger with your throat tense, like holding tension, is that tension it creates like this bottleneck. So the feeling, the energy is trying to come out, but it doesn't have the thing that it needs. So it comes out in this like forced way. So what you're trying to do when you are screaming, when you're using your feelings to feel the anger, is to allow like, yeah, that there is the pressure that is coming out, but there is no resistance. The the pressure is coming out in a way that is there is no resistance, and you can let it come out in a way that is not holding tension. That you can let it flow out of you. Ah! And for getting that relax in the throat, you can do these exercises. Any other exercises can be like humming, hum, and anything that relaxes this. But that motorboat one is crucial. And also do it one line. Do it from low to high, from high to low, and then the next one is going to be to sing a song with your motorboat. So I'm gonna sing this song. And doing that for a few seconds up to a minute, it starts relaxing this a lot more for your feelings and for the expression to come out. Last exercise I want to show you, this is something that is actually a voice activation, and that I show it in my like with the people that I work on the voice coaching and music coaching, and this is a way of activating all the different ranges of your voice, of what your voice is capable of, from the lowest point to the highest point. I call this exercise Sasquatch call, because it sounds like a Sasquatch, like a crazy Sasquatch, a big food creature beast that is in the forest, and is making this like wild sound. So I'm gonna move back so you can see it. So here you can see my whole body, and we're gonna go moving our body in this way. So this one, you also need a little bit more space, also a little bit more space vocally, a space where you can be loud and make sound, so you're not gonna get in trouble. Uh, so it starts. We're gonna start by making the lowest sound possible, and bringing it gradually to the highest sound possible. And then you're gonna be tapping in your body alongside while you are doing this. So I'm gonna do a demonstration of this first part. From the lowest sound, tapping in your bottom feet, you're tapping your feet, tapping your toes, and you're gonna go gradually changing the tone of your voice to the highest note, highest note, highest note, highest note, highest note, until your arms are up like this and you're at the highest possible sound that you can make. All right, so let's try this one time. This is the Sasquatch call, and you can do this one time, two times, three times, depending. It's a way to work on different blockages of your sound, and it's a way of regulating and finding your voice and the different ranges of sounds that you can make. So I'll go with this one. Then you can do the other way around. Start at the highest possible sound, and then move down into the lowest sound. You're gonna start. And the tapping of the body, it activates like different parts of your body with this frequency and these different sounds that you can make. So go ahead and experiment with it. These are different practices, and there is many others, like vocalists and people who work with voice. They have lots of different exercises that you can do for again, like bringing in relaxation to your vocal cords. And this is gonna start making sure that you are taking care of your throat. When you're practicing for the first time this rage practices, you're going to feel some pain, and you might even lose your voice for days. This is all part of your process of maturing your voice and finding your own voice. Make sure that you're taking care of yourself. Always things like ginger tea, lemon tea, honey, cough. There is like this Chinese medicine called Nim Jong that you can take to, and it's really amazing for the throat. So doing all of these things after you do a practice like this, to make sure that you're taking care of your throat. Warm drinks, salty drinks, doing uh, gargles with salty water can also help. So all of these things, they're things that can help your journey. And if you lose your voice, and what I experience in this process is that your body, you're refining the way where you speak from. So maybe try experimenting, getting centered, getting grounded, and getting in your bubble of space and speaking from there. And this, I found that I find my voice again, but I'm speaking differently. I sound differently, but it's like my voice finding its way where I speak more authentically from my being. And this has been the evolution. So I hope this helps. These techniques help, and that if you try them out, let me know how it goes. Let me know if you have any questions about this. or if there is other techniques that you use to care for your throat, put them somewhere in the comments. Uh, so thank you for watching, and good luck with your rage practice and with warming up your throat. I'll see you again next time.